nigga Lee, I think we got another one. My nigga Lee, I think we got another one. My nigga Lee, I think we got another one.
Let's do it. Hey man, it's the Interview Podcast. We in a brand new studio, S&B studio. Shout out them for making this happen. We got a special guest, man. Y'all know who it is. Just off the White Sticks. If he pop out with White Sticks, y'all know who it is. It's my dog, Lee Choppn, man. Thank you for coming on here. For real, dog.
I appreciate you for having me, brother. It's all love.
No cap. Anything we say, what up, though? It's 313 to the A.
D to the A, put respect on it.
Yeah, so we definitely, first, before we talk about the transition from D to the A, because that's what we on now, we got to talk about the white sticks, because in Atlanta, they don't wear white sticks. They wear yellow sticks or something. I don't know.
Look, I be getting compliments on my shit, bro. Like, I go somewhere, and they think, like, that is such, like, a big thing for real. Like, they be like, bro, your glass is hard as hell. Mm-hmm. In Detroit, it's just some regular.
Yeah, it's like we was meant to have it. It's like we was supposed to have the buff. Right. That's our milestone.
So, I ain't gonna lie, I definitely be getting like compliments on that shit though. So, but I ain't gonna lie to you, I feel like I'm starting to grow out of them just a little bit, but it kind of symbolizes where I'm from though.
Yeah.
So I be like,
and you can't go wrong with it. It's like you can have a fit that's 6 out of 10, and if you throw on buffs on God in heaven, like that, it boosted it up.
Some fits don't be needing it though. Some fits don't need it. Like some fits need a different type of glass or just no glass at all.
Facts.
I be feeling like that sometimes. Like, damn, should I wear my shit or should I just wear nothing?
No cap. That's what I was on today. Like I had the Gucci glasses on, and I'm like, I don't want to do too much. Like the calm low key be fitting sometimes. You don't need to pop it. You feel me?
Depends if you wearing like some cool like swag type shit though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Depends,
facts.
For sure.
Facts. Just give y'all a little background on Lee. It's hottest producer out the D right now. Been turning it up since forever. Your favorite song he produced. You feel me? So he worked with Babyface Ray. He done worked with Sada Baby. He done been in the studio with Lil Baby and Caribou. He done worked with Tay B. He done worked with, I don't know, everybody. So it's like definitely lock in producers, anybody looking to be in the music industry just for y'all, because he doing it. He young, he turned, and he humble. So y'all about to see all that today. Thank y'all again, S&B Studios, for making this happen. Let's get it. So let's talk about right away. Just transition recently to Detroit to Atlanta. That's a huge jump. You feel me?
Right. Hell yeah. So I just graduated college like last May. I graduated college last May, and my goal was always to just move somewhere where I feel like really fit me after school, because I started my music journey my freshman year of college. I've been making beats, but I just started that real, making it a career my freshman year of college. So everything, all the Detroit shit that I done so far, most of it was while I was in school. Mm-hmm. So after I'm done with school, I'm like, okay, I'm finna try to take this to another level, try to meet more people, try to basically show people I got more than just that sound, and I also at the same time try to bridge that gap. But as far as like the transition itself, it wasn't too crazy. Like, of course, the first couple weeks you gonna be somewhat kind of homesick, but I kind of found my groove within it. I feel like the same emotions I was going through in Detroit, I'm going through in Atlanta right now. So when I was coming up in Detroit, I was meeting a whole bunch of producers first before the artists came. All the producers was rocking with me before all the artists was. And the producers, like, locking in with certain producers kind of brought that. But it's still genuine, though. So I feel like I'm going through that same thing now, where I'm locking in with not even just producers, but just a bunch of people behind the scenes, period.
Because they got the plug.
Yeah, and it's like they genuinely fuck with me and my sound. You know what I'm saying? So I just been just moving around, just locking in with people that genuinely fuck with me. And shit, you was one of the first people I done came across when I done touched down.
Facts.
Hell yeah. So I just been locking in with just people that genuinely fuck with me for real.
Facts.
That's when it's the best way. When
Yeah.
you're just doing
Genuine
things
work.
how you want to do it and when it's genuine for sure.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because I kid you not, like, Stay Rebel owner who made this jacket, that
Hell
hoodie
yeah.
too.
Stay
He,
Rebel on the hoodie,
yeah,
7 on the pants.
on the pants, Stay Rebel on the pants too. But he told me, he was like, man, like, you gotta meet Lee, you gotta meet Lee, you gotta get Lee on the interview, you gotta do it. Like, he told me this probably a couple months beforehand. And I'm like, for sure, but it ain't never gonna hit the same when you meet somebody in person. So I remember just at a pop-up shop Stay Rebel had at Spelman College, Market Friday. I pulled up, support Stay Rebel, my dog Lee in there. Off
That's the
rip,
first
it
time-
was like
That's the
we.
first time I met a lot of y'all.
It was like we was cool. It was like I knew him for years, and I had just met him that second. So it was like I knew this would be a good relationship. So I'm definitely glad to have this
Yeah, we locked in since for sure.
for sure. So who was some of those producers, in Detroit and now Atlanta that was messing with you genuine? Like, speak about them, like shout them out.
So, the origin days, like 2019, producer wise, that was messing with me. Smoke was first. Smoke was first. Without Smoke, I probably wouldn't have met none of the people I'd have met. Because you got to think, Smoke introduced me to 1-800 and he introduced me to Helly. Helly introduced me to Lando, the Hip Hop Lab, and the Shitty Boys. Back then, Babytron.
Back then, Babytron, just Bape t-shirt, no drip.
You know what I'm saying? And then he introduced me to Joseph McFashion. The first day I met Joe, that's when we did Ashanti. You feel me? So that came that trickled down all the way just like that. And then I met Tay B from 1-800. Smoke introduced me to 1-800 through a live.
1-800 for you.
You know what I'm saying? So without Smoke, like none of that is, you know what I'm saying? But with Smoke, 1-800, Helly, those are the first producers from the D that was rocking with me for sure.
That's a real for sure. Okay, cool. So now you in the A, you trying to get your foot on the ground, get them to know you. Right. Talk about being in that studio, and you said you bumping into Caribou, you bumping into people that's just like, you feel me? Everybody else like, oh my God, mainstream celebrities, but you in the same room as them now, just a couple months in the A.
Hell yeah. So I end up tapping in and meeting Caribou through Tron. Like, I think it was the first night Tron really came here for real and fuck with me. Like, we had got a session. We got a session. I forgot the name of the studio, but we booked the session, did the session. Then after that, we pulled up to QC. So QC, like, that's when I had met Caribou and more of the Concrete Boys. And everything was all cool for real.
Facts.
Like everything was cool vibes. Like, she cool people for sure.
Okay, cool. You got some stuff you want to get with her, like do a couple songs?
I ain't gonna lie, me and her got to work for sure. I sent her a couple beats. I don't know, but we got to get something for sure. Facts.
So how is that then? Working with big time rappers, you want to send them beats or say they don't know you. Like, how would a producer, go about that? Like, trying to get beats to them. You feel me?
It's either you send them or you just gotta genuinely just catch them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like meeting somebody for the first time. They may or may not gravitate towards you all the way the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if it's brief.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
they barely know who you are for
yeah,
real.
like, you know what I'm saying? So everybody human. You know what I'm saying? So it works any type of relationship, period. You know what I'm saying? That, like, rappers and producers kind of work the same way in a sense. Like, it's just, we all human, bro. It's all relationships, for real.
Facts.
So everything got to happen organically, like, regardless. Unless, like, it's been a couple times. The one time I flooded an artist and it really worked was Sada.
Yeah.
Like, when I had first got Sada email, I flooded him for like 5-6 months straight. I'm not hearing nothing back for sure. You know what I'm saying? But one random day, he on live playing all songs off my shit.
And he like, who is Lee?
Yeah, you feel me? Like, he was on the live saying that shit. So sometimes it could work out like that if you persistent enough. But a lot of the time, bro, it's just got to be organic. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Just as any relationship, not even outside of music.
Facts.
Yeah.
I think now too, like a big thing with producers is beat tags. You know, Jetson made another one. Mike Will made it. You feel me? Metro Boomin, of course. So with you, like I said, I told you when I heard your songs before
Right.
I even
And
recognized the face with the
expect you to
beat.
even match the face
You
with
feel
the
me? Like
music.
if you hear certain tags, it's automatically hard. Like in the city, like you hear, oh, I think Lee got another one. You know, okay, this is about to be turned. You hear Pooh, you a fool for this one. You know it's gonna be turned. So for a producer with that tag, do you think it's more simple than, you know, out the box? Cause you know some people try to do too much with their tags, and it's like, bro, that's ruining the song slick. You feel me?
Yeah. My tag personally, it came from I Got Tone. It's one of my peoples I used to go to Cass with.
Okay.
So he a rapper too. So one song we made, he just said that shit. And I'm like, damn, that's gonna be a sweet ass tag.
You said that immediately or afterwards?
Like it took me a few times, like
Okay.
to really be like, I think I could use that as a tag because before that, my tag was weak as hell. Like I had body noises all.
That's what I'm saying. Like people try to come
Yeah, like
crazy
niggas
for the
try
tag.
to come up with like a crazy ass tag, but no, like when I heard that, I'm like, I'm gonna try it out. But what kind of made it hard at first was I ain't had the stems to it, so I'm like, damn, is you gonna be able to hear the beat in the background? But it worked out. You can't hear the beat.
You can't.
Even though it's really behind the tag for real. Like the beat playing underneath the tag, but you can't tell.
Okay.
Because I cut only that part. So
Facts.
yeah.
Okay. Definitely want to get into this topic.
The tag came organic for sure.
Okay, cool. I think that's kind of what they need to know. You know, just let it come. Let it come naturally. Don't force it. Definitely a topic I'll talk about. Free beats. Free beats. Everybody wants a free beat. Everybody wants them to, hey, bro, just send me some beats. I promise you when I blow, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, like, you're not good. You might not blow. Like, how you feel about free beats? Like, when they should be given free or when they definitely should not given free? Even if you upcoming or you on there.
A lot of times it really ain't. Shit don't really be free for real. But if it is, I have to genuinely believe in your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gotta be on some genuine shit.
Like I really think you're hard.
Yeah, like, I know you already on some shit. Like, can't no nigga come to me and just be like, can I get some beats, bro? Just because. And then I hear some songs and he cool type shit. And, like, no, I gotta really fuck with your music or fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, or otherwise, you just gotta pay whatever. Like,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta pay what I charge. But a lot of times, shit don't even be free. Like, you can send the artist beats and shit and don't worry about the money, like, right away. But you know when they drop it, you know that's coming. You know what I'm saying? And then on sometimes you should know how to go collect your money. Outside of just upfront money too, because you can get paid off the back end like royalties and shit like that. So you have to be educated as a producer to know, okay, even though I'm not getting no upfront money, I'm still educated to get my back end money too.
Like the royalties and all that.
Royalties, all the different types of royalties. Like, it's different ones. You got PRO, which is like BMR, ASCAP. You got publishing, which is things like if you're not signed to a publisher, you can either do Song Trust, TuneCore, you know what I'm saying, things like that, or you can be signed to a publisher, you know what I'm saying. And then you got the mechanical royalties where you got to create an account with the label and they pay you royalties off the master recording, and that's what points are called. You know what I'm saying? How you get 3 points. A point is a percentage. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's a lot when you're thinking of like the master recording. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got sound exchange.
I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, it's like it's the different ones. You got to be educated on how to get all of your money, cause ain't nobody finna just tell you that. Like, you gotta it's really simple as looking it up for real, or somebody letting you know. But if you're not educated on getting your money without upfront money, like, that's kind of on you.
Facts. And that's smart too, cause it's like at the end of the day, say you like, man, I need 500 for this beat right now, And she like, all right, 500. But then that song do numbers, you're sick. And
right.
now
You
you
don't-
trying to play
you
the
don't-
Sue role like, oh, she used my beat, but you already had an agreement. This 500 was enough. You ain't do the research to get the royalties.
Like, or really know what's supposed to be what. But I ain't even gonna sit here and act like I knew everything in 2019, 2020. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, it take trial and error. It takes consistent trying to find more knowledge. It takes word of mouth, somebody just telling you about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, but just, I would just encourage producers to just be aware of those things for sure, and just to constantly be looking, be searching for like, okay, this is a way I can get paid as a producer. I feel like if you keep that mindset, you're going to be more and more educated on ways you can get paid as a producer. Cause this producer that sell loop kits, that sell, you know what I'm saying, that sell drum kits, like all type of shit. It's different ways to make money as a producer. It don't gotta just be just selling beats or royalties itself. You know what I'm saying? You can have merch as a producer. You really supposed to be promoting yourself as an entire brand.
Yeah, not just, I make beats.
Producer, like you're a producer, but you're a brand at the end of the day. So you should promote yourself as such.
Okay. So when you was coming up with beats, how did you go about the pricing though? Like, was it like, okay, this song went crazy, this one went crazy, I think I'm worth this much? Or it was kind of like, I'm going to throw a price and see what he say?
Really having mentors to
Mentors?
Yeah, really having mentors, to be honest. Like my guy Neek, I think
Hey, you turn that up, the third
he
one.
was starting to like really like.
Yep. Right there.
Yeah, so my guy Neek, he was telling me how much shit should be, like, as my manager, you know what I'm saying? He gonna go ahead and he gonna let me know, like, nah, bro, like, you should go for this, or
Facts.
you should go for that, or I'll just take care of it, or, you know what I'm saying? But, like, then sometimes I may even lowball myself, like, then he'll be like, nah, bro, you was supposed to tell they ass, blah, 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 like, you know what I'm saying? So, I feel like it was him and a couple of my producer friends, like, also telling me, like, you know what I'm saying, you should charge this, like, or like, nah, but you worth more than that. You feel me? So, for sure.
Okay. So now, like, I would say you did the pricing, you got that. What you think was the hardest beat you made?
My favorite,
That came out?
my favorite beat overall is Pink 10.
Pink Tims,
'Cause
bring your friends,
yeah.
Burberry pink coat, wheat Tims.
Yeah, like, I feel like that one, that kind of represent what my sound kind of is, like that tropical retro vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like my signature sound. Like I feel like nobody else was really using the flukes and those melodies how I was using it and bringing it to that. Like another artist that was getting on beats like that heavy was Tay B, using that sound of mine, like with the song On Some Shit Like That, with the one he just dropped, YSL Woody, like that real flute tropical sound, and then the way I do the hats and everything, like I feel like, okay, this is 100% me. I'm not trying to be like nothing, or I'm not trying to go dark, or
Like you really.
I'm going me. You know
So-
what I'm saying? And people rocking with it.
So you had cooked that up and sent that over to them. How did Babyface and EST GEE get that song though? Like how did they get the beat?
Yeah, we was all in the studio together. So the same night they made Half on the Food, like with the Tay B.
You lying.
It was the same night Ray did Pink 10. We did that for show, man. Like August of 2020.
I ain't gonna lie, it's been a lot of classes that been made at For Show Mad. Like middle of the
I
night.
know, it's something about that studio.
It's somebody like everybody just get in a whole different bag. Like I be like, bro, where did this come from? You never talk wet like
Like,
this.
there's so many classes out of there. Like even Flint classes too, like movie.
Bet. So this episode we got our first promotional business. Woo, black on. Y'all know everything black on, man. Y'all know. Hey, I'm really rocking black on. No cap. Don't look at my shoes. These Michael Jordans, but you already know how that play. So this Perfect Circle, a little streetwear brand, clothing brand, whatever you want to call it, fashion brand. He go to Clark Atlanta Youngin, but he done got me right with this drip. So we about to see what we got. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to see like, cause you know sometimes they might finesse you on the Instagram. Okay, ooh, I'm already liking the packaging. I ain't gonna lie, I'm already liking the packaging, y'all. Oh shoot! Hold on, let me see. Let's see what kind of drip we got. Is it? Oh, what you think? Okay.
Okay.
How y'all feeling with this? Like, Perfect Circle. He got a nice little oversized shirt. You feel me? Perfect. Like, that's why it's called Perfect Circle right here.
Red, one of my favorite colors for real.
He got a tan one in this, y'all. Perfect Circle on Instagram. They going viral right now. They have like 20K. So, I might have to. Oh my gosh. Where can I will see? I should have wore this to the Clark game. This bitch. Ooh.
That's our colors.
Let's do it. Appreciate Perfect Circle again. Once again, that's Perfect Circle on Instagram. Y'all can follow him. Y'all gotta cop some drip from him though. He got deals going right now too. I thought I lost my questions, y'all. Y'all never see what my questions is, but just know I got the questions. Like, they might be in my hand, they might be in my pocket. No cap. No cap. So now we want to get into some fun stuff. You know, viewers want to know what you think was the time where you was like, dang, bro, I'm making a lot of money off producing. I'm about to get rich off this. Like, I'm about to get rich off this. Like,
First time I really started seeing like money off producing was like 2020,
2020.
It was like, that's when it started kicking in for real.
Mm-hmm.
Because it take a minute for them to really start collecting your shit. So when it got to like picking up for real, I'm like, oh shit. Like, I might be straight. Like, cause I'm not gonna lie, like, all throughout college, I ain't worked no job in college.
Mm-hmm.
It was all producing.
All beats.
It was all producing. So like I was able to like be in an apartment and shit like that. And I was like, okay. So I know if I'm getting this off that,
Mm-hmm.
imagine what Metro Boomin can look like.
What?
Imagine shit, heavy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so that is a motivation to make you be like, okay, I'm finna make some more beats even though I might not feel like it.
Mm.
Even though I might not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Inspired right now, I'm still finna try. Because it's the consistency that keeps that coming, that keeps that going, that keeps you going to a higher level. Like, you gotta just do it, try to do it at least every day.
Mm.
And then even times where you take a break, you gonna find your way back to it every time. Because shit, if you really love it, like this is you, like you feel like this is your purpose, you're gonna find your way back to making music every time, no matter how long of a break you're taking. So, hell yeah, bro, like, there's definitely levels to it though, for sure, and I'm just trying to keep going, and whatever God got in store for me, I would be happy with that. Even if I didn't make no money off of music, I'd still be producing. Because it was never about that. I just wanted to do it. I've been making beats when I was 13, so I was a kid.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's really what it's about. Like, it
Yeah.
ain't about no money, bro. Like,
Yeah. That's what dude was just telling me earlier. He was like, man, if you doing it for money, man, it's just gonna be you doing it for money. But if you had a real message with what you're trying to put out, you're not gonna care about the money. You just care about your message you putting out. You care about your craft, how the beat sound. You feel me?
You just care about your art. It's just fun.
Mhm.
Like, it's a job, but it's fun.
No cap.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so talk about, because it could be fun, but talk about a feeling where somebody then rapped on your beat and you might be in the studio with them and they was trash. Like, oh my God, like, bro, like, please stop rapping, bro.
You be like, damn. Damn. You just get to thinking about other niggas you could have gave that beat to. Like, fuck. And you done rapped on it now. Beat gone.
So do you tell them, like, say you feel me, he's rapping on the beat live, like, you engineering for him, you making sure it's like, you let him punch in. If they come in trash, do you come suggestions or you just let him be like, bro, you rock out,
I ain't
bro?
gonna lie. In certain sessions, like it depends on me and the like me and the artist chemistry.
That's interesting.
So the artist gotta trust me to give input, but I feel like I be very vocal though with sessions. Like I be like, nah, bro, or yeah, you know what I'm saying, or like you know what I'm saying, like just encourage them or try to redirect. Sometimes niggas listen, sometimes they don't, but it takes that chemistry and for the artist to trust you.
Yeah,
You be like,
bro.
okay, like I see what Lee's saying. Yeah.
And I think that come with them being real with themselves too, cause
Mm-hmm.
nobody want to hear that they craft buns. Like nobody want to. I don't want to hear somebody be like, I ain't gonna lie, the questions you had was terrible, but at the end of the day, I'm like, damn, they
Sometimes,
was like, you gotta hear that, cause you gotta
yeah,
like,
sometimes you can kind of like, it's kind of like steering in the right direction. Sometimes you can tell when like an artist gonna start going in the wrong direction. You
mm,
steer them back on track, and then a song end up being hard. But it's like a balance because you gotta let the artist do his thing too. Like you can't just be like every bar. No,
bro.
bro, I think you should. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
shit
like
irritating.
fact.
Like you just gotta let him do
But
his
if he
thing.
says some absolute trash, you like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, take that
Like,
off.
yeah,
Redo that.
yeah. At some point, you gotta say that. But some people be scared to do that though. Like I said, it depends on you and the artist relationship. If he got that, if y'all got that trust amongst each other. If you just the producer and you in there with a big artist for the first time, I ain't gonna lie, I might not say nothing.
Mm.
Like, yeah, like,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
go ahead, bro. Like, do what you gonna do.
So
It's been a couple songs that's been like that I didn't like
that's what I
that
was just
ended
gonna
up being
ask.
the one.
What songs you think you had that you was like, man, but it blew up. You feel me? Or it did some numbers, some crazy numbers, streams, all that.
Okay,
And it's no
at
shade
first,
too. It's
yeah.
no shade.
At first, I didn't think Hall of Fame was gonna do what it did. I
Wow.
ain't gonna lie. I felt like it was cool, but I didn't think it was gonna do that though.
Do you think it was because the
It
features?
was hard, but I didn't think it was gonna do that though. You know what I'm
So
saying?
did they do that in the stew with you, or that was like sent over?
That was sent over. They
Okay.
did that at the White House.
Okay.
I would say I feel like that because I ain't like the beat. I feel like
Mm.
they made the beat harder than what it originally is.
One thing I ain't never do was argue the truth.
You feel me? And then one more song. I was 50-50 on Suki Sada too.
Mm.
That shit started getting crazy.
I can
So
see that though.
sometimes you don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't know. Like
I can see that for sure with Sada, because Sada, I feel like this is my opinion. Sada is hard, but you know, Sada is turned. So it's like sometimes if he turn and you in the mood where you like chill as hell, you like, all right, Sada, bro. I ain't. Cause Sada, I mess with his energy. I definitely gotta get you on his Sada, man. Tap in with me.
it was just how silly the song was. But after a few listens, you be like, I think I kind of rock with it now. Like it got to grow on me. But Sukiana slid on that beat so crazy. Like it was crazy. That was a crazy song.
Facts.
So I fuck with that song. Like every club
Freaky ass song.
every club I go to in Detroit, they playing that.
That shit
At
that shit
least
hard.
once out the night.
That's hard, bro.
For sure.
That's hard for sure. So who you think out of, let's say, Helluva, Kid L, and Sada, who you think had a bigger effect on your career as far as like that could be followers, networking, like the people you met from them, or just, you know, the co-signer?
If I never met Helly, I don't know. Like I would have to say Helly. Cause if I don't meet Helly, I don't know how I like get off the ground a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then behind him, I would say Sada. Cause Sada was really pushing my name.
Yeah, definitely.
Like an artist of that stature, like saying my name all the time, like putting my name in bars and shit like that. Like that's on that level like that he is. I feel like that was big for me because he was him and T Grizzly was my two favorite artists in high school. Like I used to be in high school, like Man,
Banging 2K17, banging Sticks and Stones.
like that first day out, like I was in high school, like man, I want to get a song with these two, like that was a real goal, almost dream of mine. So getting him on my beats, him rocking with me, him saying my name every chance he got, that was big. And then Kid L, with Kid L, like the Kid L podcast I did, he brought so much attention to me, like you were saying, how you heard my tag a bunch of times, but you never put the face to it.
Yep.
Like once I did the Kid L, I'm getting follows and DMs from people I used to go to elementary school with in kindergarten. Like I damn near forgot exist. Like I'm getting DMs like, damn, you that's you, that's you. Yeah, like I feel like he brought all them people. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people within Detroit that just watch his podcast that be like, okay, like he was able to match that face with that tag. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
But all three of them though for sure. But I want to give a big shout out to Neek though. Like Neek, like even during times where I was like doubting myself, times where I might be butting heads with an artist, times where like anything, like we done went on trips, done close calls, all type of shit together. Like he's still here. Like since 2019, he the one who's still here. Like I still talk to. He was just up here. Like still talk to him today. Like this is my real manager. This is my real, like my big brother for real. Like a real mentor to me for real. Like Meek. Like you know what I'm saying. Like he right or wrong, he defended me. You know what I'm saying. Like he gone behind the scenes. He gonna tell me like, bro, like you could have played that different, or you shouldn't have did that, or you know what I'm saying. Like, and then sometimes he be like, damn, bro, you don't listen. Like,
I told you.
Yeah, but he with me though. You know what I'm saying? He with me. So like, shout out Nick for sure, man. Like, big shout out to Nick. That's my guy.
All right, as we wrapping up, we got to get some more fun questions. We want to know who your top 5 producers all time.
All time. I just got asked it, dog.
I ain't gonna lie, you got to do it in order too.
I gotta do it. Nah, bro, I can't. All right, that my order be changing, but
Only 5, no 6, no. Can I have a substitute?
So,
5.
I gotta say Southside. Southside is my personal favorite because
Southside.
I wanna grow like his model that he got, like with the whole 808 Mafia, how he did that. I kind of want to do the same shit, like the same shit, but just on some like Detroit to Atlanta shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta throw Metro up in there.
Gotta throw Metro.
Yeah, like them two together. Then on some Detroit shit, gotta say Helly.
That's 3.
John Boy.
Woo! They do not know about John Boy. John Boy killed the game off producing, and then he low-key killed the game off the rap. Like, I'm like, John Boy is talking crazy.
Like, he came with a whole sound, bro. Like,
okay.
Yeah, like, him and Jose, like, on some Detroit shit, like, I get a lot of inspiration from them, too. So, I gotta
you got John Boy. John Boy, Hell of a Southside, and Metro Boomin. Who get the 5th spot? On Lee Choppn top 5 producers, man. It's the Interview Podcast.
Zaytoven.
Wow. Zaytoven.
He got
classics.
So many classics. Like his sound, like you can't really duplicate that for real. Like the way he play the keys and everything. And like we've been hearing Zaytoven since we was little.
Man, what?
But that's mine though. Like, but it's other people that I fuck with too. Like for real, Drummer Boy.
For real is one of the ones.
Storage, Kanye, like
Kanye.
that shit hard, bro.
That shit, yeah.
But those that 5 are like those are
what meant something to you?
That really meant something to you.
Okay.
Mike Will too.
I thought you was gonna call Mike Will.
That shit hard. That shit too hard. My top 5 always change.
Okay.
But on a consistent is that's a safe 5.
Okay.
That's a safe 5.
We're gonna do one more top 5.
Okay.
Who is the top 5 artists you want to work with right now? So if they was to see this, like, all right, I'm gonna work
Top
with
5 artists I want to work with
right now.
Number 1, Chief Keef.
Wow, Chief, legend.
Like he the reason why I'm making beats. Like he sparked that whole Chicago drill shit like back in like 2011, 2012.
No.
That's what made me start paying attention.
I was
to
like
instrumentals.
9, 10 years
him
old.
and Young Chop. You see,
Young Chop was really.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's too many like legends that really inspired me for real that I pulled from. So Chief Keef, every producer want to get one with Drake.
Yeah.
Chief Keef,
That
Drake,
bitch going up. Guaranteed.
fact. Chief Keef, Drake, Future.
Mm.
Who are the other two?
Like right now, like man, if I get them on there, shit's going up. You had a 6-hour session with them or whatever. You feel me?
Eminem for sure. I ain't gonna lie. Eminem, number 5, bro. Damn. Dirt.
That's like one of your favorite rappers.
Yeah, too. Like Chief Keef, like he like him and Dirt, bro. Like him and Dirt was the one. Damn, G Herbo too. Chicago, I'm real big on the Chicago music, bro.
Okay.
Like I'm real big on that shit, period. But like that shit hard too, bro. But my number 1 is for sure Chief Keef. Like if I get a song produced, like if I produce a Chief Keef song, like I could damn near retire. Like no cut. Like I ain't gonna lie. But yeah.
Okay, so who you think got the music right now? What city you think got the music game in a chokehold? You could do a couple cities. It don't gotta be
like,
just one.
Yeah, like I feel like it's up in the air. Like of course I'm a ride for Detroit.
Yeah. They
we get like a new artist or two that goes crazy every year though. Like every year. Of course you gotta say Atlanta.
Yeah. I would say Atlanta,
Memphis.
Detroit. Yeah.
Memphis. And then Chicago off they big
What they had,
artists.
yeah.
Like off they big.
Polo G, Herb, Von Dirt.
But then you can't
Chief.
leave out like Florida and New York neither.
That's why I thought you was gonna come to Florida, because the Florida wave kind of crazy right now. Them the youngins too, like people not paying. The youngest is getting 200,000-300,000 views on YouTube.
Yeah,
like,
you got Rod 49 going crazy out of New Orleans. And then Young Boy also from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Like
Yeah.
Louisiana hard too.
Facts.
So it'd be no. You want to know who upcoming?
Don't say it. I hope you do not say it.
Milwaukee.
Oh my God, I knew you was gonna say Milwaukee.
For real, bro.
No, they got. I like they sound. It's similar to ours.
Yeah,
But
like Chicken P.
I heard of Chicken Pete years ago, and my cousin, shout out Isaac, man, if you watching this,
fuck with
he tried to put me on
look,
Chicken Pete 2-3 years ago. I'm like,
I
bro,
fuck
I'm
with
like,
Certified Trapper too. Like some people don't be liking this shit. I like all the claps he got like in his beats and shit. Like I kind of feel like he made a whole like little wave with his shit. I fuck with Certified Trapper shit. Like it be my certain moves, my like goofy moves, but turn moves I get in. Like I'll turn on some Trapper. And then of course you got Lakia too.
yeah,
She hard too.
the kid's hard.
But Chicken P, my
I gotta get her
favorite
on here.
out of Milwaukee. I fuck with Milwaukee. I like how they come.
Okay.
Back.
So as we wrapping up, what's next from Lee Choppn though? Like, it's a big year. It's the top of the year. We got the whole year to create. You feel me?
Man.
What's next?
So I've been working a lot with Tron lately. You feel me? Been working with Tron. Got some new shit with Skilla. You feel me? Just working with all my same peoples from Detroit, payroll, Sada, Dame, like all my peoples from Detroit and shit like that. Just networking within Atlanta, trying to like expand still. So I'm just working like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just working, just keep on trying to hit networking events. Keep trying to just spread, just get people to recognize me, my sound, and just try to take this whole thing to a whole nother level. So that's all we on the whole 2024.
No cap. Same thing here, man. A whole lot of new interviews on the way. A whole lot of new content on the way. A lot of new stuff y'all haven't seen yet. I think 2024 is the year for like our jump, you know.
Yeah, no, for sure. 2024 and 2025, like.
Oh my gosh.
Like these next 2 years, like I don't like to do things by 1 year. I like to do things by 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like these next 2 years, like I feel like this the year for all of us in this room for real. Cause like shit, bro, even you, bro, you've been going like you've done a lot, like even like to this point. You know what I'm saying? And so now you taking your shit a next level up, the next step further, bro. And shit, like I was just telling you the other day, like just keep doing shit your way. You know what I'm saying? Trust your instinct, trust your gut, bro. And shit, that's gonna be your foundation right there. And it's just staying true to yourself. That's can't nobody take something you did your way away from you. You know what I'm saying? So keep continuing to do that, bro. You've been going crazy, bro, for sure.
Appreciate that. Same with you for sure. You've been doing it a little longer than me. I'm about 2.5 years in, but that third year, oh my gosh, May, something definitely big is planned. Like you said, 2024 is a big year for a lot of folks in this room. I just want to shout out all my team. You feel me? Smokey Film, Pitch Supply, Wally. They all doing their things, and I think this year is that year where it's like. Shout out Stay Rebel, no cap. If you want to get fresh, just buy his clothes. Simple as that. Like, if you say, okay, I want to get a fit, I don't want to spend $500 on no designer. Stay Rebel will get you fresh, no matter what.
The jacket's crazy. You need some varsity jackets, man.
But y'all can't even tell this in one-on-one. I don't even want to turn around. I'm going to just let y'all see the pictures. But when I turn around...
I got one of the one-on-one boys, too.
That's why I had to grab one. I saw that green one. I'm like, bro, that didn't come out. I was like, that didn't come out.
Ryan be going crazy, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Make sure y'all follow my boy Ryan, man. At Stay Rebel.
No cap.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a wrap for the interview podcast. We definitely going to see y'all next week. Like I said, a lot of new merch on the way.
Me,
yeah, for sure. Appreciate you for having me. My fault again, man. Appreciate you for coming on here, you know. Scheduling out this time, this man be in the studio day and night, you feel me? He be working, he be grinding, so for you to come out here and do this, you feel me? Get out the way. It's a good start to 2024, man.
It's all love, bro. You my dog.
For sure, we locked in. Once again, it's the Interview Podcast, the #1 podcast in the world. Go check out everything on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and tap in with me, man. See y'all again.
We out.
Let's do it.
I think we got another one.